first thing is I don't think you ever really realize before you're a father and you see your child for the first time, I don't think you realize how much you can love something else. It's incredible. I mean, I thought I was in love with my wife, but no offense to her, but it just pales in comparison. You know, I was sitting there in the operating room, or the delivery room, looking at this little being, and I'd never spoken to him before. I'd never held his hand before, and it was just like, oh my God, I've never felt that before. It's overwhelming. It's incredible. And so I think once you get beyond that, the things that really surprise you, I think, are how often you renew that feeling. You know, when you look at, like, I'll be driving. Yesterday, I was driving. My son's 7 years old, and I was driving him and two of his friends home from summer camp. And we dropped the friends off, and we got in the car. And because of the car seat arrangement, he had to be in the front seat for a little while. And so I just kind of looked over, and I'm like, "That's my son," you know. And you get that feeling all over again, you know. And just looking at him now, kind of growing into this like young man-looking thing. Just he's not a baby anymore, and he's got his own opinions, and so every day it's kind of that new sort of, wow, that's my son. You know?
Yeah,
it's cool.
That's awesome.
You know, I think that, and this is where you get into a little bit of thickness with having kids, because my wife and I have not done a good job of carving out time for each other, and I think that's something that's very important. And I think if I had it all to do over again, that's the one thing I would focus on. Is not that my wife and I haven't grown apart. I mean, we love each other to death, but we are 24/7 mom and dad. We're not husband and wife as much as we should be, and we've had a couple of instances. You know, where we've gone on. We went on a weekend retreat one time with some other couples and with no kids, and kind of renewed that, you know, that feeling a little bit. So we've had our moments, but at the same time, we get into that rut of just, okay, get up, get the kids ready for school. You go to work, I'll go to work. Somebody pick the kids up. Somebody fix dinner. Somebody put one to bed. The other one put the other to bed, and then we're tired, and then we go to bed. And you just get up and do it over and over and over again, and you forget, wait a minute, we need time together. We need a date night. We need to sort of remember that, you know, this all started because we love each other. And I think that's the one thing that we haven't done real well as parents, is respect the marriage and the relationship too. And so I think it's I don't point the finger squarely at one or the other of us. I don't think it's always the guy's fault for not focusing on the relationship. It's also hers, and she knows that, but I take my responsibility there too. But I think if I were to, you know, if you're a new parent, be intent on spending time together as husband and wife, or as partner and partner again, because that's going to make you a stronger role model, certainly for your kids, but it's also going to, you know, verify that you're in for the long haul, because kids will wear you the hell out. And it's good to sit down at the end of the day and be able to turn and look at your spouse and say, this is all worth it, you know, because I still love you and I still want to be with you and all that good stuff.
Awesome. Well, thanks, man.
Thank you.